You're not gonna believe this, but in this box, I have a PSA graded return. Do you remember the last time I had a PSA graded return? I don't even remember. I might not even edit it on the screen because I don't want to look back. That's a long spin. But I do know when I submitted this, the last time I had submitted prior to that, not counting the anniversary packs that I sent in as well, because I sent it at the same time, was a year ago prior to that. Yeah, it's been that long. And then again, the reason why I stopped grading with PSA is not because I hate them, is because they got so backed up during the pandemic that I just kind of stopped grading altogether. And I want to do it more often because, again, this is one of the things I love about collecting is you get that chase card, and not only do you get the chase card, you grade it and it hits, you know, grades that you are hoping to hit, you know. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. I'll be honest, I don't think we're gonna get that much here. If you're expecting something hype, I probably have nothing that I submitted that was gonna be worthy of big grades. Basically, when I submitted to PSA a couple weeks ago, I sent a anniversary pack thing from 2008 for Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I had a bunch of cards that I've been wanting to get graded for a long time that I sent in as well. I didn't expect much with these grades, to be honest. And I do know one card was bumped up to their premium. And the way it works is if a card is, I guess, too valuable, they upcharge you, which is a method that I always hated about PSA. I felt like it's kind of scummy. Because, like, what if you get a PSA 10 on something and you can't afford it, dude? They just hold the card hostage? What do you do about that? Never like that, but I get why they do it. It's for insurance purposes and stuff like that. The very first card we see here is actually the Charizards. Oh, we got 9 on that. Okay. I'm assuming that both will get 9s because these are not perfect by any means. So for a while, they weren't even grading these because of they were getting damaged in the cases. So the reason why I didn't expect a 10 on this, you probably can't see it here, but there is like a little white dot at the top. I think they both had it. I actually still have a box. Maybe I might open the other box and go through the bulk of the packs and see if there's anything worth submitting. But this is actually kind of cool card. I love that they dropped one of the most iconic Charizards of all time in the form of a metal card. But yeah, they did not grade these for a while, and because of that, it actually, is this on my thing? I feel like, what is this? Look at that. It's like on the case. They didn't grade these because initially the cards were getting damaged. So this shot the premium of the card up by $1 billion. Like, people were selling these for an ungodly amount of money. And I'm like, bro, you can just buy this for like, what was it, like 80 bucks, 100 bucks. And then it's as good as it gets condition wise. I don't know. I thought paying crazy prices for these was insane, but it looks beautiful. I don't mind the 9. Do we have a potential? Oh, this is an 8. Yeah, we were not going to get a 10 on either one of these. Like I said, I've been sitting on these for a while. And same thing, you can't really see it, but in the top right corner, they both had the same thing. It's like a little white, like, I guess where the paint is like rubbing off or something like that. I don't really know. Dope card though. I'll hang on to that. I'll hang on to one of these. Maybe I'll get rid of the other one like bulk or something. I don't really know. Next we have White Schwartz. What did I send with them? Oh, the Miku came back at 10. So this is a 9 in BGS. The grade was not that bad. It was like 10, 10, 10, and then like 9. And the only reason why is because, as you guys know, PSA is a bit more lenient with their 10s. There is some like scuff marks on the back of the card back here. But yeah, I wanted to see what PSA would grade this, because the joke that we have in the White Schwartz community is if it's a PSA 10 card for a Weiss card, there's a reason why it was graded with them rather than like BGS or something like that. But yeah, I mostly just want to see what they would give it, you know. We pulled this up myself, we being me and my girlfriend, and we pulled the same Miku twice. The first time we pulled it was in awful shape. I think that was like a BGS 8 or something like that. But this one we actually pulled shortly after. And if you don't know anything about pull rates for SPs, it's actually crazy. So the fact that we didn't just pull 2 SPs, it was the same card back to back, was kind of crazy to me. But yeah, one of the better of the quintuplets. It's not Itsuki, as you can see back here. This is obviously always going to be best girl of the 5. But Miku is always going to be a close second. So that's cool that this is deemed a 10. I mean, the thing about this, Weiss cards have always great print quality. But if you ever get a situation where they have like a little dot, as you can see back here, what does that mean surface-wise? Like, maybe PSA was like, well, it's a 10 centering, 10 edges, 10 corners, maybe a 9 for the surface. Is that enough to bump it down to a 9? I don't know. Speaking of which, this is gonna be the same situation, and this time it was a 9. I wonder if it's because this is a more popular character, although, no, this one was way worse. I remember I bought this off eBay like a year ago. As you can see, it's way, way worse. So in this situation, PSA probably looked at this and they were like, nah, no way. The actual, I think I still have the, right, never mind. I guess I don't. I literally left the grades from when I cracked it out of my BGS slabs so I can compare it. And I don't know what I did with it. But to be fair, I sent this in like a month ago. But I do know that this is an 8.5. I think the grades were 10, 10, 9, 5. And then like it had an 8.5 on the surface. Now solely because of the back here, which rarely happens in Weiss cards. Great character, by the way, but it is what it is. Then we got, I was thinking this was going to get a 9. These cards, the quarter century rares, they grade kind of rough. I pulled this along with Water Enchantress, and Water Enchantress is the one that I actually wanted as a 10 because I actually really like that card. But this is actually my girlfriend's card. She doesn't really care about grades anyway, so she'll be happy with the 8. And I didn't expect that because I actually have the old grade for this one. And I thought this was gonna come back a 9. Yo, okay. I mean, I'll take that. I love this card. This is the card I have as a black label. The only black label in the world, obviously. And one of 2 only black label Dark Magician girls, and I've owned both of them, actually. But this is cool. I love this card. I think this rarity is one of the most underrated rarities that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has done. It's very, very scarce. It looks great. The cards pop. And I just wanted this in a PSA slab because actually I have a 9.5 over here. And again, the one thing I hate about BGS slabs is the cards, you see how they have like that little sleeve? While it does protect the card, which is my goal, end of the day, it kind of like takes away from like the poppiness of the card. Whereas with CGC and PSA, it's just basically the card straight up. And I think they have like a little sleeve in the back. That they do. They have like a little sleeve in the back as well so it doesn't like slide around. It makes a card pop so much more. I did not expect this to be a 9, or a 10. Because last time, like I said, it got 999, 9.5. But I also felt like BGS was very harsh when they graded this because look at the centering. This centering is fantastic. And there was like nothing wrong. No scratches, no nothing. So I felt like BGS probably didn't grade it correctly or they were way too harsh about it. But that's dope. I assumed that was the card that got upcharged. Next we got, okay. I thought this was going to get like an 8. This is the Adidas collab. Yo, we got, they always come in pairs. They always come in pairs. Look at that. Ooh, can we get a little, ooh, can we get like a nice little thumbnail shot over here? I'll probably put it in Photoshop to be honest, and then throw up the thumbnail. See, now you're gonna be like, Ryan, in the beginning of the video, you said there's gonna be nothing hype in this. What about the thumbnail? I'm sorry, I didn't expect this. So this came with the Adidas collab, and I'll be honest, I got this at launch, and I didn't think this was going to grade high at all. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I remember when I got it, I was like, they'll probably ding it for like a corner. They'll probably ding it for like a surface issue or something because the way all the cards were in the Adidas collab, they were like one of those like little clamps where if there's any movement at all, it like bumps the edges and corners. So I just assumed this is gonna come back like an 8 or something, but that's hype. Yo, got both of the Dark Magicians. Love that. Okay, now all of a sudden I'm excited about this return. And now I'm not excited anymore. Damn! I pulled this. I was so excited to pull this. But of course it came back a 9. I wonder what hit it. Because I remember when I sent this in, I was like, this actually looks pretty decent. I bet you it's the corners. It's always the corners in this that make them rough. I actually want a PSA 10 of this because I really like Water Enchantress as a card. I love the adventure package altogether. And this, as well as Masquerena, which should be this card, I just want both of these as 10s. Well, it's not 10 anymore because I knocked it over. Damn, Ruxin. I bought this on Ruxin. I told Ruxin this is going to get like a 9. But damn. They're both 9s. Maybe I can try to like find a 10. I'm sure the pop report is going to be crazy low for both of these. I love these quarter century rares. I don't care what anyone says. The Starlight aspect and like the quarter century aspect to me is just so hype. And I want to see more cards in this rarity, to be honest. I also want them more pullable so they're a bit less expensive because I would love to have these in my deck as well. But like every time there's a card that's a super high rarity, I refuse to play it because I don't want to like bend it or anything. We got an 8. I figured both this and the other one will probably get like an 8. This is the ultimate rare version of the Dungeon Dice promo that came out in 2001. It came in three different card arts. They had this one. They had this one. That one's a 9. They had this one. And as you guys know, I got the prismatic version of this as a BGS 10 as well that I hunted down in person while I was in Japan. But yeah, they had 3 different rarities for this. They had prismatic, which you can see right here. I like the prismatic most because it pops. They have ultra rare, which is kind of whatever, and then they got the ultimate rare version, which you can see over here. I found these actually on eBay, and again, the challenge with these cards is unless you see them in person, you can never see what's wrong with them, you know, off the pictures, because as you can see, the issue that these always had is they had like chipping and stuff on the edges and stuff like that. But 9 is great. I feel like anything, honestly, even 8 and higher on these is fantastic. And I recently just bought this as a 9.5 in BGS, which is like a pop, I believe, like either it's pop 2 or pop 6, one of the two. And there's no pop 10s for this specific card. I think they have some PSA 10s for this, but I also want to see how legit those are, because ultimate rares are so hard to get in high grades, and I feel like they were just probably not graded correctly. But yeah, hey, I'll take the 9 though. I'll take the 9. These should all be 10. Just kidding, I forgot I sent some old cards in as well. The Heracross that I pulled like 2 years ago, 8. I literally pulled this during the pandemic. That's how long it's been. I honestly felt like this is gonna grade higher. I had a feeling that this would be that one card that I'm like, damn, that came back at 10. I was wrong, completely wrong, but that's kind of dope. Then we got a 9. Oh wait, no, one of these is bad. I remember one of these had like a corner ding. I pulled 2 of these gold Charizards back to back from Target like 2 months ago now. They literally, I bought like those 6-pack boxes, and I bought like 4 of those, and I pulled the Charizard twice, which is crazy. But I remember one of them was bad, so I assume the other one will be oh, the Miraidon hit a 9 too. Damn. Modern day Pokemon quality control is dying. What happened? Where's the Charizard? The Espeon got a 9. Damn. Remember, I got this in like 2018. And honestly, this was a BGS card. We got the scores actually for this one. As you can see, 10 centering, 9.5 on edges. If surface or corner had a 9.5 in their eyes, this could have been a 10. But I still feel like this could be a 10. You can kind of see the warping there, which is kind of crazy. There is no like surface issues on this card. Even when I cracked it out of my BGS slab and looked at it, I'm like, this looks very clean. I might resubmit this, to be honest, because this is packed fresh. I pulled this myself. There's nothing wrong. Centering is perfect, like I said. I feel like this could be a 10. A 9? Oh, that's right. I pulled 1 gold and I pulled the regular ultra rare one. Okay. Damn. So they both came back 9s. I like how the big hits were the ones I expected to get like 8s and 9s from, and then the easy 10s end up come back as 9s. Interesting. Look, this was a success. I mean, these 2 cards alone, they always come in pairs. The Magicians always come in pairs. I think this is a win. So yeah. Anyways, next time I do a PSA grade return will probably be in like 7 years, so I'll see you guys then. but seriously, I actually have to get some more cards to submit, and hopefully we can do something again soon, because I love doing this. This is like one of my favorite parts about doing videos like this on the channel for collectible stuff. I haven't done it in so long, so it's nice to be back, but this is a win right here. This is an absolute win. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and I guess I'll see you guys whenever I'm back. I'm currently actually away on a long trip, so not that I was gonna upload probably anyways, but the next time I'm back is when I'll be back. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.